This was my email address back in the day, back in 2004, 2003, sometime in there. This was the email that I had to settle for. I was not the first TJ or the second, and I had to throw in a couple of E's in there as well. And I'm sure if you've ever signed up for an email address, especially lately, you've added some numbers, some underscores, because the one that you wanted, your name or your nickname, was gone. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin Lightning addresses and how important they are. I think that they're actually, if you consider what email did to communication, Lightning addresses are going to do the exact same thing for money. So email addresses provided us the ability to communicate with anybody else on the planet using an email address, using the email protocol. With Lightning, though, you're going to use your Lightning address to do the same thing, except you're going to be able to send value or money to anybody else on Earth. And so this is a big deal. And that's why I wanted to make a video about it today. I mentioned this on Jerry Loves Freedom's channel a couple weeks ago, and he's talked about it several times since then. And so I figured if it resonated that much with him, it would probably resonate with all Bitcoiners out there. So my coworker and I, Arnie, we're going to be walking you through how to set up a Lightning address and to make sure that before everybody else gets here, you can actually stake your claim with your own unique Lightning address, your own username. So I'm going to be talking about, there's a couple different ways to do it. I'm going to be using Speed Wallet as the example today. Another one you can use is the wallet of Satoshi. That's what this is from. It is a Lightning address associated with that QR code, but we're going to focus on Speed. And you might have seen Speed in the news recently as they were their partners with Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake announced that they're going to be accepting Bitcoin at all their locations, except for two of them in Vegas that we went to that they weren't, but that's another story. But they are using Speed for their point of sale terminals and to accept Bitcoin payments. They're using the Speed app. So I'm not going to walk through it because I think it's pretty straightforward here. It's just like creating an account at any website or any platform. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to go to speed.app. That's the first step here, speed.app. I'm going to have it in the linked or the pinned comment and in the show notes here if you can't memorize that, speed.app. So you're going to go there, you're going to put in your email address, you're going to put in your name, and I think there's a couple other steps. You're going to have to verify your email address. There's no KYC, no actual KYC. You don't have to put in your full name, address, phone number, ID, which is nice. So you verify your email address, you put in this referral code here is going to get you 500 free sats. And I got her handy here. So that's EPN SA5. I think it's on the first or second screen that you enter this in. You click apply code, and that's going to get you 500 free sats just for signing up for their wallet. So EPN SA5, I'll also have that in the pinned comment and in the show notes here for you. And then you have your own Lightning address. Once you verify your email, you're going to log into the app. You're going to go a little bit further into the Speed app, and it's going to ask you to create your own unique username, your Lightning address. And so what I'm going to do here, just to help this video get a bit of traction, I think every person out there, especially who's already in Bitcoin, should have a Lightning address. They should have their unique username, because I don't want you to underestimate how important this is going to be in the future. I think Speed is probably going to be one of the more prominent wallets that are going to be used and people are familiar with. And it's just like an email address. It's just like a website where you want to make it as short and concise as possible, so it's very easy to share with people. I don't know if you've ever tried going to a website where it's 10words.com or an email address with 3 names, 5 numbers. It's impossible. And so what you have in your favor right now is you're very early to Bitcoin, and you have the ability to create your own unique Lightning address here that is short, concise, and easy to share with people. Because remember, this is how you're going to be receiving payments in the future. And the easier that you can make this for people who are sending you Bitcoin payments, the better you're going to be. So once you have that username set up, I'm going to do something kind of cool here. So I want you to leave a comment underneath this video with the username that you chose. Don't put username at speed.app. Just put your username in there. And once I see the comment there, I'll send you some sats. Maybe your first sats you've ever received on Lightning before. And keep in mind, just to backtrack a little bit here, the Lightning Network is the payment rails. That's kind of how I see it. It's like your checkings account for Bitcoin. On chain, the layer 1 network, that's more of your savings account. That's a little bit more slow, a little bit more expensive. It's more secure, but it's not going to be used in our daily payments. You're never going to go to a restaurant or to a store and pay for something on chain because it just takes too long. It's too expensive. It's not necessary, and it takes too long. Lightning is a layer that's built on top of Bitcoin that allows you to send Bitcoin very quickly, very cheap, and also has instant settlement, which is going to be massive for business owners in the future. So put your username, just your username, not at speed.app, not at or anything else, just your username. Leave a comment below with that, and I'll send you some sats. And the last thing that I wanted to mention here was that if you are somebody who already has Bitcoin, you want to swap it into Lightning, you can actually use a wallet called Aqua. So you can go to aqua.net. I'll also put that in the show notes here in the pinned comment. But you can go there and you can actually send Bitcoin to your Aqua wallet. And from there, you can swap it from layer 1, which we just talked about, the slower version of Bitcoin, the secure version of Bitcoin. You can swap it from layer 1 to layer 2, which is Lightning. And from there, then you can send it to your Speed wallet, and you can do a whole bunch of different things online. You can send payments using QR codes. You can buy burgers at Steak and Shake. You can interact easier on Nostr. But again, the reason why I'm making this video is because I think it is very important that people claim their username, make it as short and efficient as possible for when you're sharing it in the future. And the longer you wait to do this, the later you are to this party, the more numbers you're going to have in front of your or behind your username. So that is what I got for you today. If you did learn anything, if you enjoyed this, if you enjoy what I'm talking about here on the channel, you can actually send some Bitcoin to my Lightning address there. That's actually Arnie's wallet there, my sidekick, my business partner here, taking a little snooze. But that's one of the things you can do with Lightning. You can send value to anybody else on the planet who has an internet connection. So that's what I got for you today. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you get your own unique Lightning address before everybody else shows up. And I hope you put a comment in the on the video here with your Speed address, and I'll send you a couple sats for your troubles. So that's it. I hope you're having a great day, the best day of your life today, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.